But in terms of a data set, so if you look at Antigua from 1978 to 2023, so if you look at that 46-year period, it's one of the few economies in the region that for those 46 years, you have had 38 years of positive economic growth. So the natural tendency of this economy is to grow. So since 1978, when you sort of really went off on your own, you've only had 8 years of recessions. There have only been 8 recession years. 1982, very minor recession. 1995, negative 4.4. I think that was Hurricane Lewis,
Correct.
something that
Yes.
triggered that. 2005, negative 4.4%. And then you suddenly had a very difficult period beginning 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2013. So you really had quite a few years of negative growth there. And then, of course, the big guy, 2020 COVID, negative 17.5. So in terms of growth, so for economists, the major metrics. So if you go to the doctor to get a checkup, what is he looking at to see how well you're doing? You know, you want to do your blood sugar, your blood pressure, those kind of things. So for economists, that big one is the real GDP growth. And Antigua has certainly done fantastically well on that metric since 1978. As I said, you only have 8 years of negative growth.
Considering the global economic trends as well.
And also I think and almost all of these recessions have been associated with some sort of negative external shock. So the natural tendency of this economy is to grow and generate wealth. So I think this is a strong economy as a norm. So for example, where I'm coming from before here, Barbados, the Barbados economy has not really grown in 20 years. More than 20 years, you have 5 years of growth, then you lose it. The Barbados economy, if you add all of the growth over the last 25 years, it's virtually zero. That's not the case in Antigua. The natural tendency here is to grow. You have external shocks. But the most difficult period, certainly just based on the numbers, is that 2008 to 2011 period where you would have had 4 consecutive years of negative GDP growth, a rebound in 2012, and then back into recession in 2013. Then from 2014 to 2019, just a consistent positive growth, then the shock of COVID and a rapid rebound. So certainly, Antigua economically so far has certainly shown that capacity to be an expanding economy, to be a growth success.